protests have already broken out after this order was passed by the Madras High Court. Now, protests have been broken out at the Deepatun area, the visuals of which on your screen. The hunger strike begins. Purnima, now that the protests have broken out, how is the administration preparing to maintain law and order in the area?
Well, this is a planned hunger strike, as I told you. The case came up for hearing on Thursday. The Madurai bench had given a go-ahead for the hunger strike. This was filed by a petitioner who said residents of Tirupurukundram want to go on a hunger strike. However, conditions have been imposed for this hunger strike. It's a planned hunger strike. So, heavy security presence, police officials are monitoring the situation. And the court also said that the entire hunger strike should be videographed because there are certain conditions imposed. Only 50 people should gather at the area, at the location that's chosen by the police officials. So this is happening 200 meters away from the Tirupurukundram temple, and 50 people are only allowed. They can offer prayers, but they should not raise slogans that would hurt the sentiments of a particular community. These are some of the conditions that were imposed. 9 to 5 is the timing for this hunger strike, and the hunger strike, the petitioner said that residents of Tirupurukundram want the Deepam to be lit at the Deepatun, or the ancient pillar, which is 50 meters near the Dargah. And they are going on a hunger strike, praying that the Deepam should be lit. So that was a petition that was filed. The Madurai bench had given a go-ahead, but conditions have been imposed. Heavy security presence in the area where the protesters have gathered.
Right. Purnima, one last question. The Madras High Court has scheduled the next hearing for December 15 is what we are learning. So what can we expect from that particular hearing?
Well, remember, on the 1st of December, the Madurai bench had given a go-ahead for the petitioner, for the temple authorities to light the lamp at the Deepatun. However, that was not done. The petitioners filed a contempt saying that the Tamil Nadu government had defied the Madurai bench order. However, the Tamil Nadu government had challenged the Madurai bench order, giving permission for the Deepam to be lit at the Deepatun. And that case was heard on Friday, and the Tamil Nadu government from its side said that the fundamental question is whether this is the Deepatun and whether it's proven before, because there's nothing to prove whether the stone that is shown near the Dargah, whether that is the Deepatun. So that was a question that was put forth by the Tamil Nadu government. However, arguments continue. The temple authorities on their side also said that for the last 100 years, the Deepam has been lit at the Uchipulayar temple, which is near the temple, and that has been followed. That is an age-old custom. So these arguments were presented. However, the arguments will continue on Monday as well. But next week, we will know whether the court will allow the Deepam to be lit at the Deepatun or not. So all eyes on that order, but the hearing is going to continue on Monday. Interesting developments next week as well, as far as the Deepam Rao is concerned.
All right, Purnima.